Hey Bethel, it is Friday, June 5th. Pleasure to be with you guys again for this daily devotional. Look forward to seeing you guys this Sunday. So this Sunday will be the first Sunday we'll be having service open, and we look forward to it so much. My wife and I can't wait to see you guys. We've missed church, we've missed gathering together with you guys, and we very much look forward to it. And we will be starting promptly at 10 a.m. and we have prayer before that. So hopefully we'll get a chance to pray there with you guys, see you at service, and we greatly look forward to it this Sunday. Well, I'm up in Hayward right now. This is my childhood bedroom that I grew up in, a place where I feel very comfortable and secure, and that's something I kind of want to talk to you guys about today. So, I will be participating in a funeral here tomorrow on Saturday for, it was actually my high school basketball coach had passed away. His wife and kids I know very well. They help out at our Christian school up in Hayward, so very sad situation. So keep the Welsh family in prayer. Some great friends and family, great people, and just a wonderful man that we lost, Richard Welsh. Very sad thing, and we'll be having a funeral for him here tomorrow. But that's why I'm up in Hayward. But I want to share with you guys a devotion. My wife and I have just been talking with all the stuff going on and the riots and the looting, and just it's very easy to get bogged down and just kind of feel burdened by the political situations, the tension. It's a very tense time. It's a very burdensome time. You know, it can be a time of fear in a different way. We have just kind of coming out of this coronavirus, and now we're coming to the fear of rioting and looting, and I know people that drive through there that have had issues. I know people that live in Minneapolis that, you know, they have curfew and lockdowns and different things, and just a whole nother situation on top of the coronavirus that we're just kind of coming out of slowly here. But just kind of prompted me to want to do a devotion on freedom. I want to do a devotion on security and freedom, because sometimes it's easy just to look at the situation and look at the hopelessness of the situation. I had prayer with my dad this morning, another gentleman from the church, and we just kind of started talking about the situation. It's easy to say, you know what, I don't see how things are going to get better. It looks like things get worse and things get worse again. Where's the hope? How will things ever get better? How are things going to progress? And, you know, it's easy to get fatalistic with, hey, I'm seeing the decline. I see where it's going. What's the use? What's the hope? And it causes us to want to bottle up, want to hold back, and just kind of cower back in fear, or not live our lives because of fear, or not plan for the future because of fear. And that is not something that God calls us to do. As we know, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a strong mind. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is freedom. I did a lot of teaching from Galatians when I was talking about the fruit of the Spirit, even kind of last fall. And in Galatians 5, we have a lot of verses about freedom. So we have Galatians 5:1 that says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with a yoke of bondage." So Paul here is talking about circumcision, talking about the law, how they were in bondage to the law and unable to do it. And the church at the time was very burdened by the legalism of the law. Now we have been rescued from that. A lot of us don't struggle with the legalism of Old Testament Jewish law here in America. We don't, but it's sometimes easy to get bogged down with other things that can hinder our freedom, that we can feel pressured into doing, pressured into saying, pressured into living certain ways, pressured into this because of standards or culture or expectations or whatever. But that shouldn't take away our freedom, shouldn't take away our joy, shouldn't take away our peace. We should be living in freedom. It says, don't let anything else come and burden you, because Christ has set us free. And we know who the Son sets free is free indeed. We are free in Christ, heirs to an eternal kingdom, and we have freedom in Him. Later in the same chapter, Galatians 5, here in verse 13, it says, "For you, brethren, have been called to liberty, and do not use that liberty as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another. For all," verse 14, "for all the law is fulfilled in one word, in this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So that's what we're all about here at Bethel. We're about loving our neighbor, loving one another. We know how to love at Bethel Church. We know how to share that love with other people. We look forward to loving one another here in person this Sunday. But I just want to encourage you to remain free. Don't let things burden you. Don't let fear of things to come weigh on you, because we do have freedom in Christ, and Christ calls us not to let anything burden us again. We don't want to lose our freedom to fear. We don't want to lose our freedom to anything of this world. We want to remain free as Christ has originally designed us to be. Amen. We love you guys. Bless you. Look forward to seeing you Sunday.